can't really hear you through the stream. Okay.
Hey, hello, and welcome, all of you lords and ladies of fate. You have once again found yourself in the only self-proclaimed Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you, the viewer, significantly impact the flow of the story, and you can all do it, and doing it for free. Welcome to, you can do this by spending fate chips in the redeem command in chat, if that actually works. Hey, hi GM and the Great Barrier, welcome. We don't know if the fate chips will work tonight, so we're going to see how that works. You can change the flow by using the redeem command, using fate chips. What are fate chips? These are our loyalty points that you can earn just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or engaging with us in chat. You can use them to alter skill rolls, heal your favorite players, introduce a custom item, or make our players say or do interesting things. You can even create random encounters as part of the story. This evening, you have us another installment of Cookie Trek, where I play the character of Lieutenant Noob and eat cookies with Rufus. Tonight we'll be using Star Trek Adventures by Modifius in solo play mode and Mythic Game Emulator to help us resolve questions. Tonight's story is I'm a head out. We didn't put a lot of effort into this one. The story beats we're going to be addressing tonight are alternate reality, disobedience of a direct order, and a recurring ensign dies temporarily. And Rufus, do you want to tell us what kind of cookies we got?
Well, tonight we are dealing with some imported biscuits, as they say in the UK. This came all the way from Scotland. They are Scottish shortbread. And I've learned quite a bit about this from the box. Traditionally, these cookies are reserved for a holiday called Hogmanay. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. The Scottish New Year's Eve. This crisp, buttery cookie is now enjoyed year round, and it's very simple. It's very tasty. It even has a kind of warm smell when you open up the packaging. And if you're fans of Ted Lasso, these are the kind of biscuits that Ted brings to his boss, Rebecca, every day. And so after last week's over the top flavor overload, we thought it would be nice to sort of pull it back and go with something really simple. And these are quite, reserved, I would say, but in a very good way. They're very simple, but I would say very homey. I sort of felt like, this is kind of a thing that you might have when you're a kid, even if you're not in Scotland. It's kind of a buttery flavor that's really nice.
Okay. Well, GM, you actually live over there, so I don't know how that all works. The cookies, when we brought them home, they were Scottish because they immediately tried to leave. So I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it's good. That was really good.
They immediately left the package.
Demanded a package of
Demanded a package like that.
Actually, the shortbread wanted to do its own live stream.
Yeah, the shortbread demanded its own live stream. Started complaining about our use of the monarchy. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I got my mouth working a little better too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what we're gonna do? Where are we gonna start? Because we got some humping to do here.
Yeah, I'm looking at the prompts, and again, we haven't this week, unlike most weeks, we really haven't talked about this at all.
No,
we're just really going to kind of wing it. So I don't even have any shells of an idea floating around in my head.
Excuse me, Rufus. We never think of it. The whole deal is we do it right here. We're just that brilliant.
It is true.
But well, we can ask the fans. Or we can also deal with.
Let's think about number 2, the disobedience of a direct order.
Yeah.
Maybe that fits in with this sort of Scottish conversation that we're having.
Oh, that's a great idea. I was gonna throw an event into the game engine and see if it came up with something.
Yeah, let's go ahead and see what you get.
The nature of the order.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is even betray weapons.
Betray weapons.
And I love that. Yeah, I'm loving it because it's moving toward a thread, which is literally disobedience of a direct order.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's even better. This is actually like almost was making sense.
Oh, it always almost makes sense.
Yeah.
Almost.
But I say that. Let me get here and do another space or two. I'm thinking we're gonna betray a weapon. We could be on the bridge, and there could be a need to fire phasers.
Okay.
And the weapon betrays us. We betray the weapon. We refuse to fire the weapon. We fire the weapon when we're not supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're on the bridge.
Yeah, I'm wondering why are we going to need to fire this weapon?
What?
Why will we need to fire this weapon? I'm wondering what our mission might be.
Oh well, that's for all of us to decide. I gotta get my thinking glasses off here.
Okay.
Let me see. So we're gonna grab this. We're gonna go onto the bridge. Is Captain Esteban commanding, or is it maybe somebody else?
Like always, he's off doing something else. We have to kind of contact him at some point. But I'd say, who else is Simon ever in charge?
He's a lieutenant. He could be in charge.
Okay, let's just put Simon in charge.
You'd be Lamb Shanks, which now we have to add a lot more to Lamb Shanks' background. After
Just
last week,
a lot more lamb shanks.
lamb shanks got really deep really quick. Plus, we have a new security officer who is part Borg.
Oh, that's right.
We have all kinds of things going on, or who has a special relationship with the Borg.
Hmm.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, this is gonna be one of those where the medical officer is doing stuff, or
Well, we're going to need Edna on the bridge.
we need Edna on the bridge.
Hmm.
Okay. I mean, it could just be the all lieutenants gang at this point.
It's a lieutenant episode.
It's gonna be a lieutenant episode. If you want to add some urgency, maybe some sort of crisis response that escalated. Yeah, I think that we're here and we're delivering. We're a peaceful envoy, right?
Well, maybe there's a civil. Maybe we're delivering some medical supplies to a planet
Okay.
where there's some sort of internal conflict going on.
Okay.
Shall we say civil war?
How about errand? You could almost think of it as an errand of mercy.
Oh, I can think of it that way.
So I'm going with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna do with event meaning, and we are going to get a planet name for me.
Let's go with the name of that holiday, Hogmanay.
Hogmanay.
Yeah, there you go.
Hogmanay 6.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's gotta have a number. Hogmanay 6. They've got a plague.
Mm-hmm.
And civil unrest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's bad because there's going to be a plague, and you're going to get a bunch of people that don't want a mask, and I really would rather not. I would really rather not rehash that sort of a plot. I do this.
I know.
I literally do this for relaxing purposes, not for anything else.
This is all fiction, folks. It's.
We would never. Yeah, we would never foolishly just say no. The science is bullshit.
Cookie Trek is not going to get political.
No. We are just as apolitical as the original series. I'm going to put Kat in charge. Kat Carson.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, yeah, so, yeah, that's good. What's her rank again?
Lieutenant Commander.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, she'd be logical enough for...
Yeah.
In there. No, I like the idea that we are delivering urgently needed supplies, and other people are just being jerks and not wanting the supplies to get through.
Yeah, not wanting to accept them,
or just trying to screw the other side over.
Exactly. You know, they're thinking that anything that is going to be assisting to them is, I mean, they're really wanting this conflict to come to a head.
Yeah. And we're being attacked by the people from Hogame 5.
Mm-hmm.
Or a moon. It's up to us. Hogmanay 5 hates Hogmanay 6. Mm-hmm. And Hogmanay 5 will just have Hogmanians.
I think they're a distant cousins to the
Who's Tellarites?
Yeah, Tellarites. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna order me some cookies. All right, so we got an attack. We got a thing. What do I even have? Do I have my little cool little resource? Damn it! No, I don't. Oh well, I'll find it in a minute. All right, so we're there. Kat is running things because we're just gonna pretend it's a science mission. I'm gonna bring Dr. Lind on board too.
Absolutely.
He's gonna be yelling about like how perishable these drugs are.
Don't these people know this stuff is gonna go bad if we don't deliver it? It's just gonna go to waste.
Mm-hmm. And I think that one of our standing orders is we can't fire the phasers around the medicine, because it's one of those space medicines that, for some unknown reason, just nerfs you. Right?
It's just so volatile in some very specific way.
Yeah, so very, very vulnerable. It has to be stored in the main phaser coil, firing coil, just to keep it stable. They figured out that was the way to keep it safe, was like stored in the phaser coil. And I am here for it. Okay, once Right Talon got thrown out there, I was done. It's like, oh no, it's volatile and it can't be shipped, or whatever those crystals were that got Data killed, you know?
To me, Right Talon just kind of sounds like something you take for acne.
Yeah. Let me see. Medicine must be stored in the main. And I'm going to say that in some ways gives us a betrayal of whatever. And so we're at all costs, we cannot use these phasers. And this is going to be a problem, because now we're getting pounded. If that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, it does.
We're being attacked, so that nerfs our ship, because normally they probably wouldn't be a match for us. Let's see if my dice work tonight. Yeah, dice are working tonight. Good.
Oh,
alright, you guys are all in for a magical treat. We're gonna roll some dice then.
It's one of our best effects, people.
Yep, it's one of our only effects. So what I'm gonna do...
Therefore, one of our best.
Yeah, alright, yep, you're technically correct. That's the best kind of correct, as we know.
Technical correctness.
Technical correctness.
It's technical correctness run amok.
Yep. So what I'm going to do is, I think she's going to give us an order to evade, right? Because I'm running the ship. So she's going to order us to evade, evasive action, and put up the shield. We're facing off, and we just enter in the very beginning of this little catastrophe, right? Phasers can't be used. Plus, we are kind of under this medical flag of truce, but we normally wouldn't take this crap. So the phasers can't be used, and we've got to we got to do a thing. All right, so evasive. All right. So I'm gonna run my character. I've got about a. I actually am pretty competent. I got about a 12 in this. For evasive and full shields. I'm not gonna take any. I'm not gonna take any. What's it called? Any extra dice. I'm gonna see if I can get my 2 successes legit.
Okay.
And I do have a focus in helm operations.
You paid attention in your training.
I paid attention to driving. Let me see. Low-level Nadion emissions help cultivate the drugs, but high-level emissions from firing phasers would cause them to spoil. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just the right amount of technobabble.
That is the perfect amount of technobabble. Treknobabble, I believe we can do.
Treknobabble.
This is perfect. Oh, that's way more than Dr. Lin. So basically the actor playing Dr. Lin has said, oh god, I never thought I'd have to say this crap. And then he goes back to drinking. So I'm gonna go and throw some dice. And see if I can get 2 successes to, successfully evade and do other things. Oh!
Oh no.
No, I got nothing. I got a 17 and a 19. Oh, that is intense. Lieutenant Noob is not doing well.
Well, I guess Jot told you to stay in bed today.
Yep.
Your horoscope was all off this day.
All right, I'm here for the banner ads. By the way, I just noticed a banner ad popped up.
Oh,
So that's not bad. It's not as obnoxious as before. So I'm here for that. I mean, because they're less annoying than literally stopping the stream.
mm-hmm,
You know.
mm-hmm.
And what we're gonna do is all right. I failed to evade, and I failed to get the shields up. I guess in time because this whole situation went sideways in a hurry. And well, the Starfleet doesn't use fuses, as we know. So what is going to happen is, I need an ensign that we can pretend has been here forever. We actually don't have a recurring ensign.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I know. This is a problem. We need to find another Starfleet ensign.
I mean, could we possibly have an ensign that's in Starfleet, but is from this planet?
Sure. I don't know where you're headed. I was headed toward quickly wiping out a plot point, but that's okay. I was gonna get right on through it. It could be Sonia Gomez.
Yeah, yeah.
Her daughter. You know, Sonia Gomez's daughter. Or we could make it this person. Which was just weird.
Oh. We might need to store something in her head.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stuff something in her head. What do we got here? Shields are a minor action. No, not for Lieutenant Noob, they're not.
Who's that little action figure?
What?
You see a little action figure there on this?
Okay, I'm gonna use him. Because they're also dropping in. Oh my god, you could let Chief McJewel be an ensign under brevet condition to an I love that. I'm there. I like that better. We're gonna promote Chief Jot to ensign. Yep. That way, when he comes back, there is a familiar arc of his inspiration from Pulp Fiction. Oh, is it Chief McJewel, or did I miss something? Oh, it's Chief McJewel. Yeah, oh crap, I forgot about we actually had Chief McJewels.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, got it. What I'm gonna do is, I missed my evade. Or Jot. Okay, nope, I misunderstood. I'm heading with what GM of the Great Barrier said, because I think that's a fantastic solution. And what I need to do is find.
Oh, there he is, right there.
Yep. But what I need to do is locate my flippity floppin' that. Okay. I've got to go up to sorry about this. Solo play.
I like this idea of bringing him back too, because it's sort of
he was not filled out at all.
Well, it kind of blends them all together. I like that.
Yeah.
So he wasn't just in a themed episode.
No, I wanna get him.
He's gonna live again and again
and again. Yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna to do this. I needed to get a special effect on here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, specifically. So, thank you.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
We'll put that up by the transporter or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or by
Excellent.
the entranceway. Yeah, so we're just gonna say tough luck. Yeah, the man clones sheep and probably clones himself. I'm gonna save that for another plot point because I like that. I'm gonna use Eternal Jot for something else too, like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And basically, you know, it all falls apart. Chief. Chief McJules promoted to ensign to temporary. What was it? What is it we called him? Brevet ensign. And why he did it so he could boss around Jot. Because now he's a captain, or now he's an officer.
He's just got one goal here.
You know, he only had one goal. He wanted to get breveted, but he didn't realize it was going to be involved bridge duty. It would involve him dying.
That's so true.
So he could boss around Jot. Okay. So we're bossing around Jot. He dies. And I'm just going to declare that McJewel dies.
He dies, then we have a commercial break.
Yeah, he dies. McJewel dies. Commercial break. And then we can come back to... and what I'm going to say is I'm going to declare he dies temporarily, which could have been like another word for sex. So we're about halfway through him dying. And, well, there's a thing. Do we want to do something interesting with our quantum, some quantum shift has occurred around these planets? This is one of the reasons that they're fighting each other. Is there some kind of a weird quantum anomaly?
Well, what are you aiming for?
Well, I got to do some alternate reality threads.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking is that there's something special about Hogme 5 and 6.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And you can tell because one of them only has 2 eyes and another has 3. That the stellar system has a weird quantum flux going on, so that the planets can slip in and out of each other's universes. And one of them, like, you know, forgot to hang up the phone or something, or left the water running when they slipped out of the other reality, and their planet, you know, like, destroyed the other system or something. We can work that out. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, I mean, I think I get where you're going.
Okay, but while we're being fired on, and yeah, again, total surprise to us, Hogmanay 5 just shows up. It's supposed to be uninhabited, right?
Okay, are we still dealing with a Civil War thing, or are you going in another direction?
No, well, they're having a war. It's a stellar war, not a civil one.
Oh, okay, got it.
A planetary war, and you know, normally your star system would be a kumbaya unified thing, but whenever there seems to be 2 different planets in the same star system, they inevitably are going to war.
Yeah, doesn't that seem to happen a lot? Doesn't that seem to happen a lot? Either that or they get each other hooked on drugs or something.
Yeah, it's never a good thing.
They never get along.
Which is weird.
Can't we just get along?
No, apparently not.
Apparently not.
So back from break.
Okay, well, welcome back.
Yeah, it is funny because we are on a break now.
Let's look in and see how those folks on the ship are getting along tonight.
So I've got what is it? Yeah, Chiefs out. I've lost my. I hate to say it, I've lost a little tiny bit of. I put too many ideas out, and now I've got to pull them back here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also I've got production notes that have been. Now I need to move to production notes and threads too. Okay, and it's the Hogmay / Hogmay. And it's not the mirror. They're just their own. They're just their own. They got their little pocket dimension going on.
Yeah, we don't have enough money for grow teas, you know.
And all I can say is I'll remember Lazarus from TOS.
Hmm?
Right?
Lazarus. Yeah.
Where he came from another universe and he couldn't hate his one of his other selves hated him. And so they were just chasing each other across the universe to he was trying to eliminate his duplicate.
That was really a pretty heady.
That was a weird episode.
That was a weird one for back then, especially, you know.
Okay, yeah, and I'm afraid I hate to. Okay, I do like GM and the Great Barrier has given us an even better idea, which is not ideological.
Ooh, supply chains, bro. Supply chains. Yep. It's just down to, you know, crass capitalism.
Yep, we're going to do that. You needn't call it, we're going to call it unobtainium. We're going to call it plutonium.
Plutonium, yes.
Now, the thing is, we don't know. We don't know this necessarily yet as players, but that's our backstory. And so they've got some and I think that but they've been probably like going back and forth and trading across their quantum zone. They were going to war with each other to is the 5 Okay, so yeah, I've got the trade across the dimensional rift. I think 5 has decided that it's just gonna go get it because it's tired of this, you know, unreliability of the rift. You know,
Yeah.
So they got a disruption in the supply chain, which has become unstable.
They're just worried about getting the stuff they need, and they just go overboard.
They're just going to go overboard, and you know what? I'm going to even go as far as to suggest that they're causing their own disruption. You know, the more warlike they are, the more they mess up the frickin' dimension gate. Because that's just what serves you right. So, yeah, anyway, we're on a bridge with a dead ensign. So I gotta go grab that out. Where's my stickers? Boop.
Boop. Oh yeah, we're gonna boop the snoot, aren't we?
Yeah, we're gonna wipe out McJules.
We have not had a lot of boop snooting lately.
Well, nobody's been worth it. Let me see if I'm gonna get rid of that. Put you into my little resource pool. My pretty. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so basically McJules is dead. We can decide if we want to bring him back with an alternate reality, or if we just want to have maybe Dr. Lyle just pop him back up.
Well, should we wait and do it is there going to be an important moment when this would really matter, or are we just going to wake him back up?
We can bring him back up.
Okay.
If you want. He's killed, but he's in Star Trek, so it's temporarily killed. I'm gonna see if the doc is any good, because the doc's got like a 14 in med.
Yes, is our doctor any good?
Is our doctor any good? I'm gonna say it's like, a couple points to stabilize.
What's your idea,
GM has an idea. Okay,
yep,
I'm not gonna touch a button until you get over here. I'm eating cookies, man. You entertain me.
I was having a good cookie break here.
But I'm hoping that the lag isn't too significant.
No, we're good.
But I do like the idea that we're literally just waiting for an audience member to run the whole story for us.
Yeah.
But I'm still here for that. Okay. Yep, so we have the idea, I like that you got one of two because you took my idea and just said, okay, I acknowledge your idea, but consider the alternative. Because this is how you tell stories, people.
This is how you work a writer's room.
Yeah, also it's like we're all around the campfire.
We are all Homer tonight.
It's not, it's, all I can say is it's not like those losers in Solar Patrol on Monday. I like you guys way better than them. They're terrible. Okay. Oh, okay. We coincidentally meet our alternate ship. Okay. I think I got where you're headed. Because we don't technically know about the rift, our ship doesn't know it. Well, that's okay. But you don't even have to do one of two of three. Okay, how about this? The groups are attacking through. Because what I had was the groups are attacking through the rift. The whole planets don't necessarily shift, but I do love the idea that we get damaged, which is what happens, and our ship falls through the rift. To the universe of the two Ys. Everything in this universe is missing one Y. And I do like the idea we'll just meet our alternate selves. The funny thing is we don't have a ship class. Did we? We never decided what the class of our ship was.
Know it. Yeah, do we even have a picture of our ship?
Nope. No.
Yeah.
Hell no. We don't have a picture of our ship. What did you just drop on there, Rufus?
It's a link to the cookies. You can order them from this place called Instacart.
Well, now I'm going to check. I think the Instacart is selling them in... Oh, good, you didn't send them to, whatever. Okay, I don't know why I was doing that. You're allowed to post a link. I'm stunned. Actually, I didn't think you could do that.
You didn't think I could post a link?
Yeah, I couldn't.
I am magic, my friend. Magic.
Okay. Well, it's part of your robot powers. Let me see. Just
I'm a
off
good
screen
friend.
mention the ship's subspace transponder design matching your own. Perfect. Yeah, we don't have enough money.
Good relations I have with the internet.
Yes. I'm gonna go and let's see, Star Trek. I'm just gonna do a quick ship silhouette and grab a something or other.
Mm.
Yeah, that looks bad. It looks like somebody's tried to copyright it, so I'm gonna grab that for the moment.
Okay.
We
have a ship that's not quite put together.
No, we're from the 31st century where things are just random.
Yeah.
Just hanging off each other. And what I'm gonna do is, where's Photoshop? Because you'll love this, folks. Wait, do I even have that? Yeah, I do. All right. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Photoshop this, and I'm gonna do a mirror universe version of it. Okay, and then image. You want to talk about something with GM while I'm trying to do use a Starfleet and oh man, yeah, I probably could. I could do a lot of things. Yeah, it's probably better. All right, image. Adjustments. Invert. There we go. Alright, now I've got another one. And I'll put you right on this board. Boop.
Alright.
There's that one. And then I've got the original that I was grabbing, which I grabbed off of something else. Copy clipboard. There we go. And boom. Alright, yeah, so now we'll have these two ships.
Perfect.
Yeah. And this will be like, we'll just have a quick space scene there. Thanks, Jesus. Alright. Also, I want to do FC. I think it's that way. Or is it not?
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's like it's not listening to, it's not letting us do redeems and things tonight, so that's kind of annoying. Like the exclamation point isn't working.
Oh, well, you're cutting out. Your mic's cutting out.
No. How about now?
It's still cutting out.
Well, it's kind of sucky. How about now?
That's better.
Okay. Don't know why. We'll do it. All right. So we do, we slide through the rift, and the weapons fire.
Boy, we're using a lot of special effects this week. This is going to be really expensive.
Yeah, this is going to be a very expensive show. He's going to push us to another
bottle episode. where
Yeah, we
nothing
had a lot of bottle episodes already.
where nothing happens.
Yes. Um, it's coming through okay for me. Yeah, I don't know why Rufus was having a problem. Actually, Rufus, you don't have to. Well, actually, you do, because you can't unplug yourself from audio.
I cannot. I'm a robot. I must be plugged in.
Yeah. So we're gonna be pushed through this alternate rift reality and confront our other ship. And I don't know how that's gonna look. Actually, I'm not gonna put. Oh God. All right. I know what I've got to do, and it's gonna be goofy. They're all going to have. Darn it! Darn it! Darn it! Darn it! Darn it! There's tip of the bat left. There's that. I'm gonna let you guys see behind the curtain just for entertaining things that you know what to do.
Oh, well, seeing behind the curtain is part of the fun, I think.
Yeah. We're gonna look at not Star Trek Adventures, not My Home Mortgage. Do I have Solar Patrol?
Plus it's a great curtain. You know, we just want to show it off every chance we get.
Oh yeah. Let me see. I've got story number 1: Dinosaurs of Venus. Boom. These guys. Which I think. Let's see if I can unbundle them and what happens. No. Oh man, that sucks. I'm just saying that I was hoping for a certain outcome.
Oh, well.
Yep, I know. Not happening.
Never fall in love with the idea you have in your
Yeah,
head.
alright. I'm not going to do that. We're just going to put a little Hitler It's alright. All I'm going to say is it's Hitler mustaches for everyone.
Yes.
Slip off. And, yep, we meet our other selves. Yep, and it's like, Lieutenant Edna announces that they're picking up a transponder signal which matches our ships.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think that we need to wake the captain up for this?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it really an emergency, though? We're just in another dimension. This is like a day in the fleet.
Well,
or does he like being woken up for
transdimensional
shit? I do like the science officer being in charge.
Yeah. Well, maybe she just says, maybe somebody else asks, do you think we should call the captain? And Kat says, nah, I'm sure he's busy.
Okay. Yep, I like that. I'm just gonna get Mac Jules down here.
Yeah. Mac Jules.
Yeah, the captain's just busy.
He's busy. It's like taking a ceramics class.
Yep. And do we? All right. The transponder matches our ships. And let me see. Busy drafting a lovely poem to Kent Ryder. I'm so sure. Yeah. Oh God.
Yes. Yes.
Oh
yes.
Crap! I forgot that we had that established.
I mean, his mind has just not been on business lately.
No. Unrequited love, lost love is going to do that to you.
He got his head in clouds, and yeah, that's just not good.
It's not happening. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to make another note. Star Trek storyline. Star Trek resources. The captain. Captain, believe it or not, has no character sheet, so we'll just have to remember things about him later.
I think that's because he's kind of blank.
Yeah, he's just he's whatever we need him to be.
He's just kind of blank.
All right, so we've got this. Should we try and establish? Do you think we should establish? Should we wake the captain?
Should we get the captain? Nah. Carry on.
Carry on. He just say, "Well, call me if anything changes." That
Yeah.
sounds very much like a Starfleet captain who trusts his crew. I think that's why he's the captain.
That's why, yeah, it's just like you just totally dodge responsibility by trusting your crew.
Yes. Is there a trial? Call me if there's a trial or legal proceeding I need to do instead of the JAG. We'll just match our ships up over here where I should have had them in the first place. Yep. So yeah, we're gonna call, right? Establish communications.
Oh, I think we have to.
Yeah,
You know,
it's the Starfleet way.
it is the Starfleet way.
So I'm gonna grab all of this, put it over here, not have this. Whoops, shoot, come on. Not have that, have this. Obviously, Chief Marcus is not dead in their universe. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give everybody shapes. They can have eye patches or Hitler masks. Which do we want to do?
Let's do eye patches.
Okay, let's do some less problematic things.
Somehow I knew we would eventually end up in the mirror universe.
But it's not the mirror universe.
It's not? How can it? What are you talking about?
I refuse to do that. That means you've run out of ideas.
Well,
when you use the mirror universe, you'll run out of ideas.
I think this show is kind of based on not having ideas.
Yo, it's exactly that. It's that, or else they're all wearing the eye drives from Doctor Who.
Yeah, I like that.
There, and then of course I've got one. There. Whoops, Paul got his.
It's right on his nose.
It's right on his nose. We don't need to depict it, but the image, they have a leftward pointing comm badges. Nobody has a comm badge yet, but yes, it goes. The right leg is a little bigger than the left leg. They've all got eye patches, and they might not be evil. They just might all. That might just be the fashion in this dimension. Just to be, all the cool people are wearing them.
It's their version of Kanye has really promoted this as a fashion trend.
Oh God.
And I think it'd be funny too. Like, well, have we've contacted them? How is it? Well, let's ask the event thing to tell us how it's going to go. How's this first contact going to go?
Okay. Let me see. Are we asking an event or what are we doing?
Oh.
Because you can ask it a 50-50 question and put some chaos in it.
Yeah, let's just say.
Yeah, I like the idea. It's augmented reality eye patches. Yeah. Well, because it should be like when they did the Dominion, they had the little eye thing too. I like augmented reality, which is like where you get an extra parking spot for your house. Not having a spell checker in any application is my greatest enemy.
I think, well, it's funny too to think of like having an augmented realtor to sell your house.
Okay, that'll be, we're just gonna put that one on the back burner. Alright, so I'm gonna check over here. Were we gonna ask a question, or did you just want it to throw out an event for a vibe?
Let's just ask a question. How's it gonna go?
Well, yes or no. That's, you have a the GM here, the paper GM, the AI only understands yes or no.
Okay, is this meeting going to go well?
Okay, will this meeting go well? What are the odds, do you think, dramatically, that this is going to go well?
Well, we've already decided they're probably not evil, so I would say it's more towards going well.
Okay, so it's more than 50-50. So is this
Yeah.
meeting going well? We're going to put it at likely. Is it about 60%?
Yeah.
We're going to ask it the question and see what happens. No event occurred. Answer is yes. Will this go well?
Okay.
All right, so it will go well. Now I don't know what the hell we're supposed to do with that when there's not an evil plot.
Yeah, I mean, Dr. Lind, our Dr. Lind looks over and says, "Well, that's a fine. How do you do?" And the other one says that exact same thing.
Oh God, yes.
And maybe that's the way the whole meeting goes: is that they just say the same things to each other.
Yes.
Okay, if I get this, if the
So this is really the Jinx universe.
yeah. But here, GM's got a good question. Upon the ship's damage, did the medicine get spoiled?
Oh, that's a good question. Should we throw that to the GM? I'd like to throw that to the GM engine.
Because I'm thinking that could be something that if it works out, we may be able to get their help.
Oh, well, we can just declare it's messed up.
Okay.
Should we just go ahead and just wipe it? Wipe the medicine?
Yeah, it's spoiled.
It's spoiled. Okay. Our weapons betrayed us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's. I'm just gonna go with that.
Oh, that's a good one, dear. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, the. Yep, the coils failed and surged, and wiped the medicine out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now theoretically, we might be on the same mission.
Yes, I think that's exactly what happens in these situations.
We're both doing it, so that's going to be terrible. So is the whole crew going to basically do Jinx the whole time?
You see, that's going to be the challenge: is just to communicate what we need when we just keep saying the same things to each other.
Oh no, I think that I'd catch on to it pretty quick.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it would be like we're saying the same thing, and everyone says we're saying the same thing, and then
oh no,
our medicine. And actually, what'll happen is we'll get a report during this trying to talk, right? We'll get a report from the engineer, and their engineer will say our medicine's intact, and our engineer will say the medicine's not intact.
Oh, okay.
And then that will break the Jinx.
Yes. Jinx broken. What about? Okay, yeah, I like that. Because that would be kind of a funny scene with just cutting back and forth between, these different versions of the characters just saying the same thing over and over again.
Yeah. It would almost be like a time travel episode and about as annoying.
Mm-hmm.
With a time loop episode. Yeah, so we now have a thing, but we can now talk.
Mm-hmm.
we're it's like we're on an errand of mercy. We're on and Kat is on their ship. Does their captain leave orders for them not to be for him to be disturbed? Maybe there's another minor difference.
Because I was thinking we need to have something happen where we get our jewels back.
Well, he is part of the family.
Yeah, but ours is still dead, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's another thing that has to happen here is that
So we're
um,
going home with him.
we're going to well, or or there's some way to revive him because their McJules is still alive.
Oh, okay, we can run him through the transporter with a
Mm-hmm.
living one. Just do some living transporter stuff.
This is great. Alt Esteban is writing a strongly worded letter insulting Kit Raider. Yeah, that's difference. Over there, the relationship is not going
It did not
not
go
going
well.
well.
I think that they broke up. They did not. Oh God, I love this, and I like it. Where Alt Esteban, he is quicker to annoyance and does not want to be disturbed. I
In
think he
fact,
wears two
he
patches on his eyes.
exactly.
Yep, I like that it's just parallel enough, except when we need a thing. Oh, this is brilliant. Okay, that gets rid of him. With it does. It's nice because it does take the captain out.
Mhm.
Oh man, we could really actually resolve this in about 10 minutes, which is how the game goes.
Well, that's the thing. I think yeah we well, yeah, let's do that. We'll solve the problems. Yeah, because I think it's just a matter of what I would like to think is like after the end of this, we come back and have a little get together.
What? I'm not
we
following.
come back and when we meet up again with this new crew and have some sort of little do like a little party.
I see. Okay. Yeah. All right. We could actually just bring him back. But first we need the medicine. Can you guys share the medicine with us?
I think they can absolutely say, because again, they're not evil. They're just off brand.
But here's the question: is there enough medicine for both of us?
Uh,
And I'm gonna throw this under 50-50.
okay, yeah, let's
Okay,
see.
is there enough medicine for? Can we share the medicine? Is there enough medicine for both of us?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's see what it says. Yes, there is enough
Oh,
medicine. What the
okay.
hell? I want to punch this button a few more times to see if it comes up with anything. Okay, so apparently it could have been dispute peace roll 88. That would have been the next one if we'd have just waited a minute. Okay, so let me see. There's enough medicine for everybody, which is weird.
I mean, I think if there weren't enough medicine, our task would then be to diplomatically get them to work together
Yeah.
and ration and share.
Is there enough medicine? Yes. And but we have to take it out of the phaser coils. We gotta do some space. We gotta do some engineering to get it out of
Space moving.
They operate on anti-nadion. Oh, good lord. Oh, well, crap. I like that. They had surplus medicine, or okay, because because it's either they just happen to have twice as much as they need, which is annoying, or we do some science shit, which I'm here for the science shit.
Because that could be the thing. Like in their universe, maybe the phasers react positively with the medicine.
Yeah, GM just said anti-nadion particles, because why not?
Because there's got to be more differences than just the captain.
No, I don't think so. It's never that way in the rest of them. But I do like the idea, though, that we were in a parallel universe where there actually are fundamental physics issues that are different.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, and actually that might cause us a problem, and I'm gonna be here for that. The alt ship phasers are anti-nadions. Oh, I'm gonna call them or what? They're what beams? Friendship beams. Oh God, yes. All chip phasers are. I'm gonna do a thing instead of calling them anti-nadions. I'm just gonna call them tau nadions.
Mm-hmm.
That way we can. That way we don't have to worry about certain things going on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, that gives us a little bit of leeway. All right, and it's really cool. They have tau nadions.
Mm-hmm.
We ask if they can share the medicine. They say, well, we only got enough for ourselves. Um, which we're gonna say right now. Did I put it anywhere? Nope. Um, is there enough medicine? I'm gonna say no, not really. Um, uh, and then let me see. All right, that's that. And what I'm gonna have is that who's gonna discover this? I think I'm gonna make. I'm just gonna declare it, but we have to have somebody who's been scanning. So I'm gonna say noob
Mm-hmm.
is doing scans because the science officer would normally do them, but she's in charge right now. She's the sheriff.
She is the sheriff.
And starts noticing differences in the universes. For example, the alt ship phasers use tau nadion radiation rather than alpha nadions.
Mm-hmm.
And then there we go. Now we've got a thing. And let me see. We got the tau. We got that going on. But I'm gonna spend threat as a GM because fuck if we don't just use it. Like I'm spending threat against myself. Everybody can just step off. We didn't work out the disobedience bet. No, we didn't work out the disobedience bet, and I was thinking of somebody violating the captain's standing orders. But also keep in mind we're gonna possibly use the transporter as a resurrection chamber. Um, and that could go badly. That's definitely against us, the disobedience. But if you've got other ideas for disobedience, disobedience is not futile. And what I'm going to say is new discovered thing, and I'm spending threat. Our ship has issues with, and I'll just say, strange energies or something.
Oh yeah, some strange energy is going on.
Because if we wanted to, we could just make the captain freak out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, with strange energies, and I can go. There's, um, let me systems decaying. Because of the to fundamental differences in the universe. Also, this solves our other problem.
Which is that?
Which is what the hell's happening with the plutonium.
Oh,
and
okay.
It can only exist, it can only kind of regenerate in our universe. And it won't generate over here. It decays. So if they actually raided and took all the plutonium, it would it would just be screwed. They still need the other planet. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And that they'd always used it up before it decayed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I want to put a pin in that one, because that lets us do a peace brokering deal.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? Plutonium. And where's that one? No, that's somewhere else. All right. Yeah. So our ship, but I also discover our ship is decaying, because of the universe's differences, and so things will start falling apart, not really fast. And then when the commander asks, "Oh my God, what happens? How long have we got?" And my response will be, "I don't know, 10 years." Something where it's not an urgent problem, but it is a problem. Let me see. Fair enough. I think the Starfleet doesn't have qualms with it. Maybe Lieutenant Noobs coordinate and download Prime McJewel's pattern and revives him, even though it goes against the protocol. Yep, I like that. We're gonna locate us a new noob, or noobs are gonna do it. New noob. And yeah, Chief Jod will have to get involved too, obviously. All right, so we're doing scans.
Well, maybe instead of, because this could be a way we could use Alt Esteban is to have him deny this usage of the transporter.
Oh, because he's not happy. Nobody can be happy.
Right, he's just pissy.
Okay, he's a little pissy. He's just disagreeable.
Yeah, and I think Noob and probably everybody else just decides, fuck that, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it anyway, because it's the Starfleet way.
Okay.
To bring back a character.
Is reading our ship. Very slowly. It will. There we go. All right, what do we got here? Prime crew. Oh, I haven't read what you're doing here. Something prime directive. Something screw the prime crew.
Alt Esteban.
Alt Esteban. Okay.
Yeah, he's just an angry man.
I know, he did not get laid, and I would love to see if his two selves could meet and decide how we're gonna face off on that one. All right, so we have to engineer a solution. Because the doc gonna get inspired by the anti-Nadians? Because the doc, let's just have. How am I doing this?
What's up? What are you asking?
I'm doing this. Hold on.
Okay.
There. Thinking of a solution for. To regenerate the medicine.
Yes.
So I just needed to type that out because we talked about it. Better yet, he wants to avoid risks of contamination. Yes. Yep, I'm thinking wants to rule it out. Yeah, because we are technically under radioactive contamination, but we're on the receiving end of it.
It's so great that we just didn't even bother to involve our Esteban at all.
Nope. We know it's better not to even get him involved. He doesn't need to know. He comes to the bridge after all this is done and nothing has changed. He says, "Oh, we're delivering the meds."
He's just, he's so in love. I don't want to bother him. I don't want to bother him with a
Nobody wants to
problem.
bother him. I'm gonna just call this Prime Meds. I know we're not, yeah. What?
I just like this Prime and Alt.
I mean, well, we should call it. We should call it the Shift Meds because that's right next to the Alt key on my keyboard.
The Shiftiverse.
Yeah, we're the Shiftiverse. Let me see. The crew stands Prime Esteban. Yes, we do. The crew does stand. I mean, it is funny that we're just like all just kind. We're not gonna like, there's some. It's just a universe run on what if people were nice. Oh, there should be a whole.
They also know he has a way of just overcomplicating everything.
Yeah, he would basically call for too many reports to be written, and too much CYA.
Too much calling home.
Too much calling home. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the two docs off camera to regenerate the stuff. I'm assuming we can inhabit each other's ships. At this point, we'll just beam over. We just declared that we can beam over.
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Here we go.
There we go. We need to just beam over.
And Dr. Lin said, "Well, hello, handsome."
Yep. So Dr. Lind is going to go off and do that. That gets them off. I don't know why I'm involved, so I'm just leaving that alone. We'll take about an hour. Which is weird. All right. Oh, I love this idea. Because the doctors are not going to be involved in resurrecting anybody. They're just, we're going to go practice medicine without them.
Well, it's just bringing back one of the crew.
Just bringing back people. It's a simple everyday resurrection that he would do it every day.
It's required reading at the academy.
It is, yeah. Resurrection is required reading. Things you should not do with a transporter. Wink.
But here's how.
I like that is actually Miles O'Brien's course at the academy of what not to do with a transporter. Wink. All right. I'm moving toward some plots. I don't know where I'm at with them. Disobeying a direct order, recurring incident dies temporarily. But we've actually got to fix spoiled medicine. There's fixing spoiled medicine, and then also there's stop the war. Right? Because that's another one of our threads and goals. We forgot we have to add them as we discover them and create them for ourselves. Believe it or not, we're writing shit down. Okay, what's our next thing while they go off? Does somebody get a delightfully deceptive idea about resurrecting?
Yeah.
Resurrecting him. Who comes up with that idea?
I think it's Kat.
Okay, because Edna could be in love with him.
Oh.
And want him to come back at all costs.
Yeah.
And I believe Edna and Kat have a special bond. If I recall.
They do. They're gal pals.
They are gal pals. They will pass the Bechtel test, but not today.
Today, they're really focused on talking about a man.
And this Chief McJewels never got promoted. So it's what about McJewels?
What about McJewels?
And we agreed to, to get rid of this Dr. Lind. And we'll bring our dead McJewels over, because I want to just have that one. Yes.
Yeah, we carry him over on one of those levitating
Levitating
ponies.
cables, yeah. So do we have, let me think, what do we do next? So there was some ideas about what we were going to do with him in the transporter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And was this where we were going to ask permission? Because I think Goliath Man had some ideas about how, or GM of the Great Barrier, sorry, had some ideas about how we were going to deal with their captain.
Yeah, who?
Yeah, they're gonna need the captain's authorization, maybe, because they're not against resurrections, but it's like a captain's discretion kind of thing.
Yeah,
And then
I mean, it's just let's just work some. It's just some reason we got to do it.
There's some reason because I want him to shut it down.
Well, there's somebody on the alt crew is more of a toady than their counterpart.
I don't know what that means.
Well, it means that they're sort of all about the rules, or they want to make sure that the captain thinks well of them, something like that.
Oh, I think they just want to bug the captain.
Oh, okay.
To my mind.
Yeah, that's fine too.
It's fine to just piss somebody off if you need to. It's fine. Let me see. Where's it? Bashful. I think I saw some old ladies go that way. What? No, that's Pando. Oh God, I'm actually responding to the robot.
Don't pay attention to the Pando. You'll just encourage him.
Okay, yeah, Pando's got some issues because Pando's supposed to be paying attention to us. How did I manage to wipe out a whole universe? All right, so there's that. Yeah, so we gotta ask. Ask better to ask for permission. Yeah, so that's gonna be Cat's alt cat.
Alt cat.
Yeah, alt cat. All right, so what if we used their mech jewels to jumpstart?
You're gonna jumpstart mech jewels.
And using the transporter, of course. Because their transporter has some kind of extra. Their Heisenberg compensator is a little weirder, and it has some Jesus in it. It has some either. Who else does reincarnation?
Who?
A Buddhist. It has a little bit of a Buddhist thing in it.
Oh yeah.
A little bit. Here's the Buddha circuit. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring myself over. And what about that? And then Cat has the needs to ask the captain, and her phrases. Yeah, another thing is, it's better to get permission than seek forgiveness. How's that? Because we went toady with her, so that's fine. Let's see. Let's grab. Man, didn't even get hold of Esteban in this one yet. All right, gotta get Esteban his eye patch. And we'll just put him in a little thing. Grab this and her. Copy. I'm just gonna, when I put two people in the scene, we'll just do it that way. There we go. Oh my God, that's perfect. I am super happy for this. And yeah, if I could do color reversal, that would be fun too, but we're just gonna do this. Yep. So he's gonna show her backside. So he's in the middle of writing the angry letter. We'll have to make Captain Esteban a little bigger. There we go.
Because, you know, he's the captain.
He's spread out a little. He's let himself go. Yeah, she needs to... Why am I going to do this? I'm just going to do this. That's got to go back the way it was. And he's a captain. He wears it on a different eye.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do that. Okay, so now it's ask the captain. And he's pissed.
Oh, of course. He's always pissed.
Well, no, he's pissed because he's writing that angry letter.
Perpetually pissed.
He's pissed. Yeah, I just remembered another thing that, what's the guy's name?
Mm-hmm.
Kent Ryder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do we have any ideas of what Kent did that may one other thing? What's another thing that he did that pissed him off?
Well, I think just, you know, he
sucks his teeth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know.
Yeah, that would do it. Chews.
Heavy chewing.
I think he's really secretly still in love with him. You know, and he's just annoyed because there was a misunderstanding. Yeah. And I have an idea that maybe Prime Esteban's relationship may give him hope. Yeah, may give him a reason to try again. I think that would be funny. Because it's like he sees that it works out in another universe, and he says, well, there's no reason it can't work out here.
So he's gonna sort of sing like the sun's gonna come out tomorrow or something like that.
Yeah. You know, he sings a jaunty tune of a rom-com, you know. So he's pissed off. We encounter him. I come in, I think they put me in charge of this. And I'm just going to ask if we can resurrect our friend. And your crew says that that's the thing you're allowed to do in this universe because apparently you lose people a lot anyway. And why don't we, you know, can you do it? He gets mad and he's on the verge of saying, screw it. Why should you be happy, right?
Yeah.
And then Noob sees the letter. And talks and wonders, yeah, I see the letter. And it's like, hey, so what are you doing? Isn't great about diffusing tension, expressing feelings beyond rage. Yep, he is absolutely pissed.
Yeah.
He has to have that eye patch on there to keep his other eye from popping out of his head. And yeah, I see the letter and I say, oh, and I just see who it's addressed to. And I say, oh, that's great. You love each other in this universe too. And yeah, and I'm going to talk about the love across dimensions. I don't know if I want to roll any dice for this because I'll just fuck it up.
Oh, it's just good. It's such a sweet ending. You know,
Oh yeah, no, it's a great ending. What I'm gonna do? Whoops.
we would be switching to that jaunty music.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I get me some jaunty stuff. Oh, Fast and Furious 28 is gonna be on this.
Mm.
Because now everybody has to guest star because they can't trust Vin Diesel apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But this encourages him to try again, and he gives permission for us to be happy. Right?
Yes, he gives us permission.
All right, that gives us permission to be happy. We're gonna go to the transporter bay, and it's obviously gonna work because, of course, it is. If it doesn't, they both die. We're just gonna make it that kind of a stupid thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sure that's what Jewel's gonna do. Okay, now I gotta come up with Chief. Yeah, it'll be both Chief Jots. And what I'm gonna do is this. Yeah, we're gonna do it this way.
Jot and alt jot.
Yeah, we're gonna do. No, I'm gonna have a two screen.
Because you gotta have alt lamb shakes too.
Do not know. I'm not dealing with fucking lamb shanks.
A little patch on his eye.
Okay, shut up. We're gonna do that.
I mean, how could you not? All lamb shakes is gonna be adorable.
Wait, did I? No, I've got to put these to the back. Alright, send to back. And where's my other one? Send to back. And I'm not gonna deal with. Okay, copy. And where's my corpse marker for this version of Chief Jot? Okay, copy. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna make this look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's dead. This one gets an eye patch. And he's gotta be like rotate horizontally. He'll just be facing in the wrong direction, but it'll be fine by me. Oh, come on, damn it. Bring to front. Order, bring to front. And we'll slide Jot right in there.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's larger than our Chief Jot. So yeah, we're just gonna do some simultaneous beaming.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say beam and ream, but I don't know if that's an appropriate thing to say. You know,
it sounds catchy. It really
it
does.
is,
It really
but
sounds
it's
catchy.
for all the wrong reasons. So we're gonna do, some stuff, and then we're gonna run the transporter,
There you go.
and then that's the sound it makes when it unfucks somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll both be transported into the same stream. Beam and stream. Let's do beam and stream. Yeah, beam and stream. I'll do that. Does that sound sufficiently technologically Star Trek-y?
Absolutely.
Is that you've got...
You gotta put a trademark after that.
we'll do that, yep. Oh gosh, so we're gonna do that. So yeah, we got them. We got our guys back. We have the drug, if I'm not mistaken, right? We have the drug now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've solved the problem.
Have we solved the problem? And what I'm gonna do is that, because yeah. There, he's there. And order, rotate, horizontally. He's there. I'm gonna put an eye patch on him.
Mm-hmm. So cute.
Oh, it matches this. It's like a little hat now. I think I need to make it ever so slightly bigger. Ever so slightly narrower. So it just barely makes it. Yep. Let me see. Here we go. Yep. All right. So we got that. They beamed them together. We're set. And yeah. Now we broker peace at the same time.
I think that's the easy part.
Okay. Well, all right. Now then we leave. All right. We got our medicine. We leave.
Mm-hmm.
Where the heck are we? Okay. Yep. Ship repaired.
Mm-hmm. Ship repaired.
Because I don't think it's a problem going back and forth between them once we know what we're doing.
Yeah, you can always get home once you know the way.
Yeah. Welcome back. And we don't have any explosions anymore. Because that would be funny. And Jules is back, but we demoted him because he was only a chief, so he's maybe been demoted.
So I think the very last scene would be our Esteban walking in and saying, "Is everything all right in here?"
Oh well, I need to break the news. To the whoever it is, I gotta write that down. Belong in their universe.
Mm-hmm.
And so they need so they had better treat people better.
Yeah, it's words of wisdom like that just,
knock it off.
That's how enlightened we are.
Knock it off and play nice. Well, we covered how enlightened we were last week.
Absolutely, it's still true.
And then the captain. Does the captain come onto the bridge?
Mm-hmm.
Is it for his shift?
No, he just comes in to check in. Is everything okay out here? And actually, he directs it right to McJules.
Oh, he does. Oh, he probably promoted him.
And he just says, "Yeah, Captain, everything's fine." And the captain's just like, "Carry on." He goes back to writing love letters.
Yep. Okay. Captain comes to check in. We're all good here.
All good here.
Carry on then. And then we just end the show, right? We just do that. We roll credits.
Yep. Roll credits, man.
We did.
I love that ending.
That is even funnier. So yeah, we're all set. Hey everybody, thanks so much for playing. Along with us, especially obviously GM the Great Barrier is a treasure. Whenever he shows up, it's a wonderful thing because we have a legit co-author, co-producer. It's almost like a Star Trek episode where there's 25 co-producers and 15 writers. Yeah, and what I want to say is, if you enjoyed this, what's wrong with you? But also, if you want to see other things that we do on the channel, we have a whole raft of things
Yeah,
coming
it's
up.
really
We're actually gonna Lords and Ladies of Faith. This might be going on a bit of a hiatus. So I don't know. You might have to watch for announcements. We're not gonna have a stream on Sunday for about a month. We might be going on hiatus. The Star Trek stream and Solar Patrol will continue, but as will Cookie Trek. But
Mhm.
the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday games won't be continuing while some of the DMs retool and reorient for what they're gonna do.
Yeah, we've got some really great changes coming up, so don't worry, we'll still be here, and especially Cookie Trek isn't going anywhere.
No,
So
this is the only thing that keeps me going.
you'll want to show up next week and see what kind of cookie we're eating, and join in the fun.
Yep. Should I give it a rate or do I care?
I don't care.
I don't care. Well, let's just end the stream then. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Let me see. Where's my? Yep. I think I just turned this off. Feels like OBS just froze on me. Yeah, where'd OBS go? Yep, I'm still audible, I fear. Hey, this is bonus content, people. This is bonus content. Alright, we're gonna try and end OBS again.